Hi folks, your old outdoor buddy Tom Clay here for your local health department. Hey, something I want you to think about and consider one of these days, and that is boating. Now, let me tell you what, if you want to go out and buy yourself a big $50,000 bass boat with all the bells and whistles, I'm all for you. I've got one myself, I absolutely love it. But let me tell you how you can spend less money, get out and enjoy the great outdoors, and also get a little recreation, get a little exercise by yourself. Let me throw the old rod down here. First and foremost, let me talk about something for you. This is a life jacket. It's called a personal flotation device, and it's a lifesaver is what it is. When I get in a boat, I always have something like this on. Now, these newfangled gadgets like this one right here, you've got an air tank down here. It's got a CO2 can on it. And what you do, once you go into the water, if you can't get back up, boom, you pull this down. We're not going to do it right now because what it does is just inflate all around you, pops you right back up out of the water in a split second. Now, I'll take that off. I love these things right here because I like to fish an awful lot when I'm out there in the water. Number two is, you've seen these right here. It's just a standard personal flotation device. Make sure you check your adult size. Now, if this is fitting kind of snug, things of that nature, you may have to warm it, maybe go up a size, all right? Number three is, let me show you this right here. Maybe some of you haven't seen this. Before you get in a canoe, here's what I want you to do. See this thing right here? It'll fit around you, again, with a CO2 canister. If I can absolutely find the thing. With a CO2 canister, you can put it around your waist. Bingo, you see that? In here, you got all of that. See the thing? Bam! Pops up. You're talking about an old inner tube. Another personal flotation device is simply this. That's a seat cushion. You throw that out there. You can just lay on it as long as you want. Put your arms around it, however you want. Also a great personal flotation device. And it'll save your behind if you have to sit in the canoe for a long time. When I'm looking for a canoe, I stay away from the 12 and 13 footers right offhand. A lot of people think that canoe's unstable. Well, you get down in the 12 and 13 foot range, they really are. I like to go no less than 17, 18 foot canoes, even up as far as 21. But when you're talking about a 21 foot canoe, you're talking about a big craft that you're actually pushing through the water. Now, let me show you something here that I learned as a young kid. When you're selecting a paddle, and everybody says, well, a paddle's a paddle, right? What I like to do is to take a paddle that's just like a crutch. Okay, this is the perfect size for me because it'll fit just about right under my arm. This one here is maybe for a little bit taller guy. Hey folks, you call up your best pal and you say, let's go fishing. Well, the wife says, I don't think he's going to be able to go today. You got to sit in the canoe by yourself. You're going to be in the back because the back always steers, the front's always power. But do me a favor, if you're in the front of a canoe and you are going by yourself, either grab some rocks and put on the front. I like to bring a small cooler, such as this right here, dip some water in it, put it up on the front. What you're trying to avoid here is simply this. Your canoe needs to set as flat in the water as it can, especially if you guys and gals that like to go over riffles and stuff and do some creek fishing. If it's listing like this, looks like the Titanic, y'all remember the movie, then it's going to hit back here on the bottom, okay? So try to get your canoe up just a little bit. That's just a tip from me to you. Hey folks, one thing that I want to mention here real fast. First of all, you see people, first timers, paddling like this, okay? That's the reason you have a top like this on a paddle. You'll see them, they're all rounded off so your hands can fit on them. You got 2 or 3 fingers on one side, 2 or 3 fingers on one side, whatever fits your hand personally. Now, here's something that I want to tell y'all, that if you see me coming in with a canoe, the biggest mistake that I ever see anyone making is they'll paddle on this side 4 or 5 times, and then they'll go over here and they'll paddle on this side 4 or 5 times, okay? Use your paddle as a rudder. You can stay on the same side when you're coming back, but take that paddle and turn it flat. What that's doing is it's just steering your boat. If you keep going like this, going like this, going like this, it's always got water on it. Guess what? When you bring that paddle across here, your boat's going to fill up full of water. Now, you use this side when your hand gets tired. You use this side when your arms get tired. You go back and forth for personal comfort, but use your paddle itself as a tool. Don't let it work against you. Get out there and make sure that you're having fun in your canoe. Hey folks, one thing I failed to mention when selecting a paddle for your canoe, unless you're the center for the UK Wildcats, you may not want this paddle right here. My goodness, see you back next week. Same big bass time. Oh my goodness, look how tall that is.